Welcome back, everybody. This is In Harm's Way Gaming, playing Sky Odyssey. Glad to have you all back. Hoping that you guys are having a great day. I'm having a pretty good day. I did some prep work in order to do what we had said yesterday we were going to do, which was upgrade the power generation, make sure that they're constantly getting fed the Eternalist fuel. The Eternalist fuel blocks. So one of the things I did was I used our alloy smelter to go through and build most of the Ender IO conduits. As you can see, there's only a couple that I didn't build. I didn't build any of the ME conduits. I did not build the fluid conduit because the quite clear glass I really couldn't figure out how to do yesterday. But I built most of the rest of the conduit. I didn't build refined storage or the ME conduit. So that's what we got here. I've got pretty much what I think I need. Oh, the other thing that I did was I set up a flux network in order to transfer the power. So let's get right into it. Put down the generators. I know I said yesterday that we were going to do 6 of them. I decided to go for 9 of them. The other thing that I did was I built the vibrant capacitors, which was just once you get the EMC for one, once you get the EMC for the first one, so I made the first basic capacitor, 2 grains of infinity, 1 copper, 4 gold. Put that in my tablet. The double is just put coal in a alloy in the sag mill, and you get the pulverized coil. Put coal, put that back in your tablet. You get 2 basic capacitors. Energetic alloy is just redstone, gold, and glowstone together. Once I got those, I moved on to the octadic capacitor. The octadic is just a glowstone with vibrant alloy and double layer capacitors. Once I got all 3 capacitors, then I started making the capacitor banks, and it's just basic capacitors with iron and a block of redstone for the first one. The second one, I did not use the electrical steel recipe. I used the energetic alloy recipe since I had already needed it for the double layer capacitor. So it's 2 basic capacitors, 1 double layer capacitor, 2 basic capacitor banks, 1 double layer capacitor, and 6 energetic alloy. And then the vibrants are 1 vibrant crystal, which is the vibrant alloy, which vibrant alloy is made by alloy smeltering the energetic alloy with an ender pearl around an emerald, and then 4 vibrant alloy ingots with 2 of the second tier capacitor banks. And once I got all those made, then I set this up. I had the whole thing set up yesterday, so it was feeding power into this capacitor bank. The thing that I like about the capacitor banks is that the more you put together, the more overall power that you have. So I have 600 million, I don't know what the units are, but 600 million that I can draw from. You need a flux plug to pull stuff out of the network. You need a flux point to put stuff into the network, or to actually power your machines. Flux plug to pull stuff out, flux point to put stuff into your machine. So, and then run these here, and as you can see, I've got power coming in. So power comes from here through these. I set up my personal EMC right here on the wall to export the Eternalist fuel block, and then I set up the Ender conduit to take it out, round robin it, and insert it into each of these. And as you can see, it slowly goes around and puts 4 in every time it comes to this unit. So these will produce quite a bit of RF. 9 of them times 46,000 per Eternalist fuel. That's a lot. One of the other things that I did yesterday, I spent a lot of time yesterday in the Nether. Let me get a sword. Oh, the other thing I did was I updated all of my transmutation tables and tablets. The arcane tablet is 4 stone transmutation tables. I used 2 of the magenta matter because they cost less EMC. 1 of the magnum stars, 2 crafting tables, or a crafting table and a chest, and I've got my arcane transmutation tablet. And this actually allows me to craft on the go. Pull the items out of here, craft, good to go. Let's pull a sword out because the last time I was in the Nether I died. Actually, let's show you guys that. Yesterday, while I was in the Nether, zombie pigmen killed me 16 times. And last night, just before I logged off, I've never been killed by a fire bat, but a fire bat actually knocked me off the platform and I died from falling. So I turned our mob farm back on because I'm looking to get legendary chests. I'm gonna have to spend some time taking stuff out of this because we've already filled up all of those in our sorting drawers. So we're gonna have to make upgrades for our sorting drawers. But this is good EMC generation, and I'm hoping for some of the legendary chests. The first thing we filled up was the rotten flesh. Here only holds 2048, and then we started filling up others. I'm not sure why arrows aren't going in. They should be going into here as a priority. Maybe it's just easier to put them in here. I'm not sure. What it should be doing is should be pulling from the chest and going back in, but maybe I've got those settings wrong. There we go. That stuff will start going back in. Alright, so back into the Nether. I can show you guys a little bit of what I did. I spent a long time being killed. So, made this platform. Had come around the corner here when the fire bats killed me. I've set up, I was making this as a tunnel over here because I kept getting hit by a bunch of stuff actually. So I made it as a tunnel, and then it was just a 1 wide tunnel, and I wasn't getting a lot out of the 1 wide tunnel, so I made it into a 3 wide tunnel. But in order to make it into a 3 wide tunnel, I had to open it up, and I kept getting killed because opening it up in order to move some of the zombie pigmen, I was actually hitting them. And as most of you who have played this before know, as soon as you hit them, all of the ones around you aggro on you. So, you know, and it was mostly the little baby zombie pigmen. The big ones I tend to be able to take care of without an issue, but the small ones, yeah, I for some reason they hit me. And then I had the bright idea, because it is available through our shop, of getting mega torches. In this pack, mega torches are set for 512 radius. I've set them apart every 64, and so the only thing that's actually spawning now are non-hostile mobs. as you can see, I'm getting these chickens. So nether chicken, quartz chicken. I'm hoping for one more, I'm sorry, not nether, soul sand chicken. That way we can get a continuous production of soul sand. The nether quartz aren't that much of a deal for me at this point, or much of a want for me at this point, but I will take all of this off and go all the way back out to the end. What I'm actually doing, if you guys take a look at the the guidebook on hints and tips, it tells you the nether world is a void world, but you can travel far enough to find a stronghold. I'm looking for a stronghold so I can get blaze spawners and wither skeleton heads. Once I can do that, then I think that we'll be okay. With that, I can actually, with a wither skeleton head, we can actually spawn a wither. And I saw another soul sand chicken over here, so I'm going to try and go get it. I think I just heard it too. I made the chicken stick from roost. It's just an egg, a stick, and a feather. It allows you to take these out of the world. And there's another soul sand chicken. I had a satchel on me yesterday, the last time I got killed, with like 8 of each. And now I had the one that you've seen that had walked through the portal, and I picked up at my home base. Almost all of the eggs that we got came out of loot chests, and I'm going to continue grabbing loot chests as much as possible. Do I not have redstone up there somewhere? I thought I did. There it is. And it's not full. This should be slowly transferring stuff out. It is. Stuff coming out, stuff going in. We're up to 348 buckets of experience. I am going to continue opening those loot crates until we can find all that we need as far as netherstone, nether star. Once we get the first one, we're pretty much set, and let me tell you why. The nether star, I can build one if I get a wither skeleton skull, so I was in the nether trying to find a stronghold so I could actually get a nether fortress so that I can actually get this. But in order to get the extraterrestrial matter, we're going to have to get into deep mob learning, and I'm not ready for that yet. We could do nether star shards, which come from nether star essence, but in order to make the nether star seed, I need to have nether stars. We're not there yet. So if we can get one in a legendary case, we only have a 2.33% chance, but if we can get one, I can EMC the one, and then we're set. Once I get that one, I can continue down this road. I'm all the way up to the Colossal Star Omega. I just need that nether star. As soon as we get that nether star, we'll be golden. And I'm going to have to keep coming back here and deleting or exchanging those items that are in that crate, so that crate doesn't overfill. So now we have 3 of the nether quartz and 2 of the soul sand. In a subsequent episode, we'll start doing the actual chicken breeding Roost is a mod in here, and for anybody who hasn't played it, it allows you to take almost any type of resource, and it's got a chicken for it. And some of these chickens are available to buy egg-wise. Like we can get a flint chicken, we can get a log chicken, we can get a sand chicken. Once we get those three, from those three we can make other chickens. So it was a flint chicken, and from a flint chicken we can actually... Okay, so let's look at one of the others. So like sand, bone white. Alright, so a bone white chicken is in the overworld. Let's rod, brass, bronze, chrome, conductive iron. You can get all kinds of chickens. The thing is, I was looking for the iron chicken. You know what? I can just do iron. Conductive, pulsating, quartz enriched, refined iron, iron chicken. So, taking a flint and a bone white chicken and breeding them together, and once you get them bred to 10, 10, 10, you'll have a chance to get an iron chicken. Now, once you get the one iron chicken, it's going to start out 1, 1, 1, and you're going to have to go into the breeding pen with 2 of them and continue to upgrade them as time goes on. I had so many problems with zombie pigmen yesterday that I was running around the entirety of my fortress trying not to die. The other thing that I did yesterday, you guys saw the basement that I built? Yes, I filled it up with fading matter because I want to have enough EMC, as you can see in that up here at the top here, or in that top corner. We are producing 18.53 per tick, which still is not as much as one final power flower bonsai pot produces per tick. And I completely filled the basement with them. I completely filled my power flower tower with all of the levels up to this Mark 15, and then the rest of it with the Mark 15. So I set down the 2 golems. I have no clue what they do, but so far all they've done is just stand there. They didn't help me with the zombie pigmen. I set them down hoping that they would help with the zombie pigmen. We've mined 252 beast coins. Let's go into our quest book and let's update our quests, get our rewards. Client Star Omega. There's some of these, yeah, some of these I haven't gotten yet. We could probably build the Red Qatar and the Red Morning Star because we've already built the actual, and a Red Matter Furnace because we've already built the actual materials that go into these. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. I built that arcane transmutation table which you see in my hotbar. I did some upgrades yesterday. The Mob Masher upgrade. I did a Vibrant Capacitor Bank, which I just showed you guys, and that's all we had to collect. Again, I've told you before, we're saving for some of these high-end stuff. The Creative Solar Panel, the Watch of Flowing Time, a Creative Mill, because if I can go straight to... I don't know if that means that I can only use it in creative. I'm not sure. Creative only item, but some of these I want to get just to have. And some of these I might need in order to get to the final portion. I know that one of our blocks requires us to do introduction, which I thought was completing this. So all we need is a chicken breeder and Salus Mundus to complete that. So maybe that's what we'll do tomorrow. That's all I'm going to do for today. I hope that you guys had a good day. I hope that you enjoyed the episode. If you did, hit that subscribe, hit that like. Let me know that you're enjoying it. It doesn't cost you guys anything, and it helps the channel and me out a lot. I appreciate you sticking around. I appreciate you spending time with me, and I hope that you all have a wonderful day. Ta-ta.